Hello everyone, I'm Holly Meyer from Lightning Sounds. I'm going to be speaking about inquiry questions as a tool for spiritual self-inquiry, what they are, and giving an example of some inquiry questions related to the potency of peace, which is the theme for our Lightning Lab session in Newcastle this next Saturday, the 11th of May. So inquiry questions are a tool that we can use to access a deeper level of the subconscious. So by the subconscious, I mean not in a strictly theoretical psychological sense or psychoanalytic sense, but rather subconscious meaning any layer that is not the conscious mind that we're used to operating in, a lot of us. So it's not the way that we're used to approaching questions, whether that's asking ourselves a question or being asked one. So the question is dropped into the body and dropped into any layers to invite an answer in whatever form comes. So when you ask a question of yourself in self-inquiry, you don't look for an answer actively, and any answer that comes from the mind, so usually that's if it comes with a sense of effort, a sense of trying, and this is something to notice and to kind of let pass, not attach to. So there's no expectation to know the answer. If you feel you know the answer, then usually that's if it's a knowing from the mind, usually it's something that is on a layer that we're looking to get below or beyond. So let's just have a little play with it if you're up for it. So sitting or lying comfortably, taking some deep breaths, just noticing the breath, being aware of the in-breath and the out-breath, being aware of the body in its place, the whole body, this beloved body. We tell the body that we love it, that it's right and good and enough, exactly as it is right now. And then we try just dropping a question in to the heart space. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's an experiment. You practice receiving the question rather than going forwards towards it. So the question I'm inviting in this moment is, what is the nature of peace? What is the nature of peace? There are many ways to journey with this question. So in this short meditation, it's just a little taster. I invite you to drop in that question throughout the day or throughout the week. So what you may notice when you receive a question in this way and you practice that inquiry is that the mind may have something to say. Probably will. So it may say something along the lines of, I know. So this probably has some kind of flavour of regurgitation. So something from your past experience, something you read in a book that sort of kind of it's got a recapping sort of a flavour to it, or something that's related to something you believe about yourself. It's something like a concept you have about the world. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that, but in this practice, a part of it is to actually, for a short time at least, let go of any preconception or any beliefs we already have, because we're not looking to read ourselves like a book that's already written. We're looking to sort of go as blank pages, as it were, and see what comes. So it's not, as I say, that this is wrong. It's just something that it's worth noticing, saying hello to, respecting, and loving, but making a choice to stop at the layer of one thought and not be seduced into a track of thought, a line of thought, or a trail of thought. So actually naming that as the mind is usually enough to break the spell in quite a powerful way. So I tend to use the phrase "hi mind." For me, thinking the words "hi mind," it's like calls the mind out for what it is. That's it. That's what it is. It's the mind. It's a beautiful tool that we have, but it's not the full source of knowledge and knowing. So we're aiming for a different level in this practice. So we just say hello to the mind and let it say what it wants to say. The other kind of response the mind might give is one along the lines of "I don't know." And this one is often associated with some kind of nervous system response, because not knowing is something the mind doesn't like, the ego usually doesn't like. And the response along the lines of "I don't know" in whatever form usually comes with a self-judgment story of some kind. So we treat it in the same way. We respect it, we say hello to it, and we come back to the body, we come back to the breath. They're always there as tools to give space around the question. It usually helps to ask the question again, especially if the mind's giving us something in the form of words. Some minds do that more than others and do that at different times. The mind's giving something in words, then feeling the feeling around the words that's coming up and saying something in words. So the question is in the form of words. So it's a way of kind of having something else going on that level, rather than getting involved in the chatter of the mind. So yeah, this is an invitation to find a really joyful experience of a practice. I've journeyed a lot with this, and I know Josh has too. It's something we use a lot in our work, and something we'll be sharing our experiences of journeying over time with at our Lightning Lab session next weekend. So please use it and explore it for yourself. Each individual is unique, and each experience of the same question is unique. So try it at different times. See what comes. Lots of love and blessings to you.